warming up, and something I always loved doing as a kid was coloring Easter eggs, painting them, dip dyeing them. There was so many different techniques. Well, this one is actually one that I've never tried before. If you've ever heard of marbling paper with shaving cream and food coloring, that's what I'm going to show you how to do today. So I'll show you on the paper and show you how it turns out on the eggs. Two total different outcomes, but it is a fun new way to decorate your Easter eggs this year. So let me get to that DIY. So you'll need some shaving foam, food coloring. I've got a couple of eggs here that I've already pre-hard boiled, some cardstock, a skewer or a toothpick will work. You'll also need some paper towel and a container to do this all in. I chose a pizza pie plate. So this shaving foam is very important. Do not get gel, it will not work. Once you've sprayed your foam all into your container, just flatten it out with a spatula, and then go ahead with your food coloring drops and drop a bunch of different colors all over the shaving foam. So the color combination that you like, I actually split my pan into two different color combos. Then I grabbed my skewer and just kind of marbled the colors together like I'm doing here. Then all you have to do is grab your hard-boiled egg and start to roll it in the foam. So this is kind of an awkward technique. There's really no great way to do this, but just make sure that the egg gets covered. So that was my one egg. You can set that aside on some paper towel. Just showing you again here, rolling my egg. If you're going to do a lot of eggs, you'll likely have to clean out this pan and do it again because the colors will get a little bit muddled. So I'm setting those aside and now just showing you how to do a couple of pieces of cardstock here. Make sure it is cardstock. You want some thicker, heavy-duty paper for this because the shaving foam will make it wet. But my first piece, I didn't push it in that much. There's a lot of white space on it. For the second piece, I pushed it in quite a bit more, and as you can see, I've got some more marbled effect color on that paper. So once you're done with that, you can set everything aside and let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes before you clean it off. So to clean off your eggs, I found the best technique is just to ball a piece of paper towel around the egg and just press it in. Don't squeeze too hard, but you want to dab off all of the shaving cream and the color. Don't wipe it because that will just smudge all of the coloring effect and the marbled look that you just did. For the paper, I just pressed it into some paper towel and squeezed out all of the shaving foam underneath. As you can see, it works pretty good. You might have to do this a couple of times with the pieces of paper and allow them to dry before you use them. That technique. It was a lot of fun, and every single egg is completely different. You don't really know what you're going to get. It is very messy, and I would suggest putting some gloves on. That would be the one regret that I had. Yeah, my hands were really brightly colored for a couple of days. It took a while to get the dye out. Have fun with marbling paper too. I love the way that that turned out, and you can use that cardstock for just making lots of different cards, not just for Easter, birthday cards, Christmas cards. Have some fun with that and all of the different color combinations. I'd love to see some photos once you've tie-dyed your eggs or marbled your paper. Just follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at Janelle Steeper, and then you can use the hashtag toDIYfor if you tag me in any of those photos. If you enjoyed this DIY, let me know. Give me a like and feel free to share this with your friends as well. Don't forget, I will be back next Wednesday with a new DIY, so I will talk to you then. Cheers! Can't do it! This is just not going well.